We revealed on the channel just over a week ago that Rangers would be switched from Castore to Umbro. In today's video, we will be discussing a huge twist that has emerged off the back of it. Not only that, but we will also be going over all of the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video, but first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Heavily criticised VAR officials Alan Muir and Frank Connor are making a remarkable comeback this week, despite a howler during the Premier Sports Cup final that sparked outrage among fans and pundits alike. The duo were benched by the SFA following their major blunder at Hampden, where Rangers were denied a clear penalty against Celtic. In a moment that could have changed the game's tide, Muir and Connor failed to intervene when Celtic's Liam Scales brought down Václav Černý just inside the box. Instead of awarding a penalty, on-field referee John Beaton opted for a free kick, a decision that VAR's Muir and his team failed to overturn. Following the incident, new Rangers CEO Patrick Stewart demanded immediate clarification from the SFA, and even refereeing chief Willie Collum didn't hold back, labeling the decision to deny the spot kick as unacceptable and stressing that it was a straightforward call that should have been made. In light of the backlash, Muir and Connor were sidelined from all officiating duties over the weekend, a decision Collum said was essential for accountability in the wake of the controversy. However, the pair is set to return to the pitch following the Christmas break. Frank Connor will take up linesman duties at Rugby Park on Boxing Day for the Kilmarnock vs Aberdeen clash, while Alan Muir will have to wait just a bit longer to make his comeback, stepping in as VAR for the December 29th showdown between St Mirren and Dundee. Adding to the drama, Connor will also be back in action at Celtic Park on the same day, running the line for Celtic's match against St Johnstone. The real reason for Rangers' forthcoming kit supplier switch from Castore to Umbro has been revealed. Rangers will return to Umbro-branded kits from the 2025-26 season as the Scottish Premiership Giants prepares to end its partnership with current supplier Castore. The move marks a significant shift in the Glasgow side's kit strategy and comes amid a broader shake-up in Castore's business model. Rangers first teamed up with Castore in 2020, becoming the emerging brand's entry point into football through a long-term kit supply deal. However, reports last week revealed the club plans to cut ties with Castore at the end of this season, opting instead to re-establish its historic connection with Umbro. The iconic UK sportswear brand previously outfitted Rangers for nearly 3 decades, from the mid-1960s to the early 1990s, and again between 2005 and 2013. It is understood that the decision aligns with Castore's recent agreement with Umbro's UK licensee, GL Damek. The partnership, announced earlier this year, gives Castore exclusive rights to operate as the Umbro professional team sports sub-licensee in key European markets. While clubs like Rangers will initially wear Umbro kits, the arrangement also paves the way for Castore to supply those teams again in the future. This development signals a nostalgic return for Rangers fans as the club revives its iconic association with Umbro after more than a decade. They also feel that more shirt sales will be generated this way. That's because during the Umbro era, Rangers secured several league titles and cup victories, plus they made it to the UEFA Cup final, currently known as the Europa League, in 2008, which marked the brand's second contract period with the Ibrox club. Club legend Barry Ferguson has emphasised that Rangers must take decisive action to trim their wage bill during the upcoming January transfer window. With financial sustainability a priority, the Ibrox board are looking to offload several players who have not been performing at their best. One of the most notable names on the chopping block is striker Cyril Dessers. The Nigerian forward, who has struggled to find consistent form this season, is among the higher earners at the club and currently finds himself behind Danilo and Hamza Egamane in the pecking order. Given his limited contributions over the past month, Dessers is viewed as a prime candidate for a transfer as the Light Blues seek to bolster their squad with new additions. Kieran Dowell, who was signed by former Rangers manager Michael Beale in May 2023, has also faced challenges in securing consistent playing time. His inability to make a significant impact on the pitch since arriving from Norwich City has raised questions about his future in Glasgow. In addition, there's several youngsters that are barely getting any first-team minutes or getting near the matchday squad. Guys like Alex Lowry, who had a loan stint at Heart of Midlothian last season, are prime candidates for trying to find opportunities elsewhere. Ferguson, who was delighted to watch Rangers leapfrog Aberdeen in the league standings following their 1-0 win over Dundee on Saturday, knows the challenges of making wholesale squad changes midway through the season. Yet he's hopeful that business can be done to give the team some much-needed freshness. Rangers currently trail Celtic by 9 points in the Premiership title race. They obviously still have to cut the wage budget and still get a few higher earners off the wage bill, the former Rangers captain said on the Go Radio Football Show. Then you're looking at guys who are round about the squad and not getting in the 18. I saw today young Adam Devine and Alex Lowry, and maybe even Leon King going out on loan. I'm sure they will be trying, but it's easy to say you want to get it done. Clubs need to want these players. I'm sure they'll try their best to do a bit of work and help the manager, because he'll want to bring in one or two to go and strengthen. I always think it's important in the windows to bring a couple of new guys in. You walk through the dressing room door and think there's more competition for places. Earlier this month, current boss Philippe Clement explained that the decision to reduce Rangers' wage bill and the average age of the squad played a significant role in the modest transfer revenue generated this summer. During the club's annual general meeting on December 5th, it was revealed that Rangers earned £810,000 from the sales of players including Todd Cantwell, Connor Goldson, Sam Lammers, Robbie McCrory and Scott Wright. Additionally, 7 other players departed the club on free transfers. In contrast, the team invested approximately £13.4 million in new signings. Rangers had previously disclosed a substantial loss of £17.2 million for the financial year ending in June, underscoring the challenges faced in balancing finances while refreshing the squad. At the time, Clement commented, "We knew we had to reduce the wages a lot. Every player, I was the same. You always want to earn more and more and more and not to reduce your wages. Some were older, some were maybe earning a lot of money that other teams don't want to pay. If you sign a player 28, 29, 30 years old, and you give him a contract for 2, 3 years, 4 years or 5 years, and some players still had contracts also, you know you don't have added value." Lastly, Pedro Caixinha has officially been appointed as the new head coach of Santos FC. Caixinha's contract with Santos will be for 2 years, until the end of 2026. The announcement comes as the club looks to revitalise its performance on the pitch, with Caixinha set to bring his wealth of experience to the team. Caixinha, who previously had an ill-fated spell in charge at Rangers, has been out of work since leaving Red Bull Bragantino in October. It means the 54-year-old could be reunited with striker Alfredo Morelos, who is currently out on loan from Santos at Atlético Nacional. In addition to Caixinha's appointment, Santos has also announced the hiring of Pedro Martins as their new CEO and director. Martins brings a fresh perspective and strategic vision to the club, which is still trying to adapt following relegation to Brazilian Serie B last season. That brings us to the end of today's video. Let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed it, please do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more daily Rangers content. Thank you.